Boom. All right. Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. It's Johnny. Here's Johnny. Doing a little unboxing, a little triple unboxing. We've got all sorts of exciting things. Got a knife to help me with the parts that I can't sort. We've got our T4 here, Pro. T4 Pro. Might be a kickstand in there as well. Here we have the TPMS from PIDZOOM. Thank you very much, Bob and Leo there at PIDZOOM. Thank you very much, Miss Wendy over there at Big Ode. All the lovely, kind people that make it possible to continue delivering this content. And then right here, these are the Power Nows, courtesy of Ryan Ison. These have a really interesting story. This is actually pretty funny. That a set of these just kind of just ended up in my space. I'm tickled, actually. I'm very excited. Jessica, I'm excited. I'm tickled. So, can't wait. I've actually been looking forward to putting those on the T4 Pro. So, I can't wait to see what happens here. So we're going to go ahead and open up our box, which seems, of course, well sealed. Holy crap, it's well sealed. Alright. And right there, okay. Good that. We're going to go over here and over here. Okay. Alright, so it looks like you've got a box within a box. Russian doll stuff. Yes, it is. Russian doll stuff. Okay, so we do have a box within a box. Alright, if you guys have ordered from Mobile before, then you know how things go. You got that little pump to handle the air for the gas shock that we have on the backside linkage, right? And it's actually decent, guys. It's not some like thing. It's not horrible. Okay. Here, we'll set this down here so you can keep a running tally of what's happening. Alright, and then we have our manual, which, I mean, you guys know it's not really much of a manual. It's more of like a product listing that is slightly out of date. And there's certificate of compliance, or certificate. Yeah, it's compliance. That's cool. Sweet. Alright. Let's go ahead. Get this party started. Alright, so I kind of lean this towards the camera here so you guys kind of see what I'm seeing here. So there's an Allen wrench here. That's a really long Allen wrench. That Allen wrench is going to be critical, I imagine. That's a big, hefty Allen wrench. It's like a craftsman, okay? Okay, there's this here, and this is a charger. I could be wrong. That is the charger, and that is, it looks like two spacers. I wonder what that party's about. I hope that we will figure that out. If anybody knows what these are about, Jonah, I need you. If you're out there, Jonah, please tell me what the heck this is about. I'd love to know. Yes. Alright, anyway, so we've got our charger, and the charger is sitting at, it's a 100 volt wheel. Output is, what does this say, 4 amp. It's a 4 amp 100 volt charger. That's cool. Got our charger here. Now, pull in, it's a good piece of foam, ladies and gentlemen. Got some pad action there. Be goat at it. Alright. Let's see here. Another pad. Alright guys, I have to actually actually go in here and pull this puppy out. Ooh! Wow, dude. Oh man. I wish I could tell you guys how like nice this looks. Holy enchilada. Dang, that's sexy. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and pull this all the way out. Oh man, there's something that I saw here that I haven't seen yet. And that's kind of got me excited. Alright, so here's what we got. Alright. Okay, so it doesn't look like, yeah, there's nothing else down there. Okay, so check it out. Right here, this is what I was talking about. I haven't seen a linkage yet done in black. So this is kind of a blacked out T4. And I like it. I think that's saucy. It's kind of sexy. Alright, so let's see. I don't think it's going to turn on. Well, it turned on. I'm going to hold that. And that should mean that it'll turn, it'll stay balanced. So there we go. Oh, we're balanced. Alright. And that's nice. I like that. That tire is beefy, dude. That's a really nice street tire. I wouldn't have thought that I would have like wanted it with a street tire or even, you know, cared for that. It's actually pretty impressive. Oh, okay. So those are just extra of these little things right here for the shocks for the suspension. Let's see here. Looks like there's some kind of air in the shock, maybe. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Alright, so let's turn this off. And let's put some air in this shock. Find out what this party's all about. It's all blacked out though. I think that's, like I said, it's kind of nice. We got a fender, we got the green rim. First time I've seen this blacked out. It's blacked out. Whatchamacallit? Linkage. So we're unscrewing a little shock there. And we're going to take our pump and a patch. We're going to cut this thing off. I do not want to mess up this pump or loosen anything. There we go. Okay. And this part here we're going to go ahead and cut off. There we go. Yay! New wheel day! New wheel day! Sorry. I'm excited. It's really nice, guys. Seriously. New wheel day! There we go. All the way screwed on here. And latched on. Let's see if that actually works. I'm gonna go for 250. How long this takes. I wish I could listen to some elevator music. I'm happy I wasn't on the front line of these shocks and that, because the front line peoples, man, these shocks and these pumps, they were all like, you know, good, depending on, you know, when you received them, who you received them from, and I remember Jimmy Chang and Andrew were like, oh man, can't get this thing to pump up. And I'm like, man, that would suck. Like I said, to be on the front line of that noise. This pump alleges that it goes up to 300. And we're just a little bit past 250, so I'm going to go ahead and try to disengage and hopefully not completely take all the air out, because that's always a concern, isn't it? There he goes. I think we're good. I don't think I let out much air. Okay. So there's that. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and get this thing upright. See what the suspension feels like, huh? Oh wow. I'm going to go ahead and make this go just a little bit slower. See what we can get out of that. It's a little bit fast on the rebound. And that might be a little bit. I may have put too much air in there, ladies and gentlemen. Not giving it credit. Oh, heck. Okay, that's like no rebound. Let's max out the rebound. Right here. Oh, that's a dope stick. Back just a couple turns from there. See if that puts us somewhere in the middle. I think it needs to be this so I don't bottom it out. But we're gonna see. Light's working. Nice. Ooh. That's nice, guys. That tire, like, it's so fat. Alright, let's get it out the rest of the way here. Let's see what we got going on. There's nothing else in here. Nothing else. Alright, so there's no battery protection for the bottom. Just these pads for the upper portion, which I'm not going to be using. So there's that. There we go. Okay. I hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's doing good. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. All right, so let's crack into these. So far we've gotten into the T4 Pro, and now we're going to get into our power knobs. Pretty excited about these, like I said. Despite the somewhat funny story between me and Jessica. Oh, wow. Okay, guys, check this out. There's a whole lot going on here. Holy crap. Well, looky there. There's intense in it. Oh man. Looks like they may be low. It's glowing red. Maybe it's low on power. Alright, let's sort these out. Power knobs, UC pickups. So, I'm actually really excited to use these power knobs because of the way that the T4 Pro will be working for me. So, what I mean when I say that, what do I mean when I say that? I don't want to have to like use a lot of torque and force to drive the T4. And my hypothesis, and I could be wrong, is that when I'm using these power knobs, I am going to have the opportunity to it'll present me with a more directly flowy sort of approach to riding. And I say that because if I'm able to engage leverage from, here, let's turn this guy on and set him up. So, and again, I'll tell you after I've actually tested this theory, right? It's just what I think is going to happen. So, right here. So if I've got the power knob sitting like this here, and I don't necessarily have this torque pad right here, what's going to end up happening is that I have to lean forward. I get no leverage with my shin in order to make that work. And a smaller wheel, seating is going to be easier this way. And that torque curve that I'm leaning into the wheel with is going to be much lower. So it's not going to be as much of a square sign of input. It's going to be more of a wave sign of input as a result of having to use no torque pad up here. So I'm pretty excited, like I said, to give it a go. And I'm going to go ahead and mount the Velcro for this. And I'm also going to open up the TPMS, and we're going to get that mounted as well. Some Velcro that I had left over from another wheel situation. A wheel situationship. That's funny. Alright, let's show you what we got going on here. I can't do this for my benefit, I have to show you guys what's going on here. So I got some extra little pieces of Velcro here, and we're going to go ahead and mount them. Since I've only got this stuff on the bottom up front, I'm going to mount the bottom here. So, let's do it. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday, that you're doing all the things that you want to do. Living your best life. I'm going to be going for a ride with my best friend later on, Mr. A.A. Ron. There we go. So I'm going to try to get this nice and flush at the bottom. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'm going to have you come on down here with me actually. So that way it's a little bit easier to see what's going on. And a little bit easier to hear what's going on. Here we go. And let's rotate. There we go. Okay. Alright. So mounting some Velcro here. There we go. It's really nice. Sometimes I take the parts that are like the OEM kind of parts for some wheels, like the pads or the fairings or any number of parts, and then I'll take those pads, those fairings or whatever, and I will and I'll appropriate them to another wheel. And I always have fun when I do that, and I think that's a pretty cool thing. I hope that you guys enjoy yourself, however you design your wheels, however you make them. Remember, there's really no wrong way. Just have fun, you know? That's really what it's about. It's just having fun. Uh-oh. I messed up my fender here. break that. Here, let's go ahead, bring this over here, and we're going to put on this Velcro, like so. Again, thank you so much, Ryan, for the power knobs. And Jessica, I look forward to feeling the innovations. Uh-oh. There we go. All right. I like this because the Velcro kind of wraps around and grabs on the side, so I don't really feel like this Velcro is going to want to try to... That works out well. I got 2 long strips of Velcro here. And I think that's what I'm going to use on the back. These guys here. Yeah, I'll just cut these down a little bit. And then I'll use them. That'll be perfect. Hold on, guys. I'm going to be right there. Just need to get some scissors. Oh, there you are. I knew I'd find some scissors. All right. Here we go. So, I'll cut this down. I'm trying to think how much of this I need to cut down. And just like an inch past the top there. So, this isn't exact science that I'm working on. I'm going to use this as a stencil to hold here. So that way I can try to make it roughly the same on the other side. And it sounds like some people are out there doing less than ideal. I hope they're okay. It's always sad when people are in trouble. Up at the top. The first circle and on the inside. There we go. Wrap that around. Velcro is a good thing to have on the batteries. I mean, it's a versatile way to mount padding, any number of resources. So, I feel good having it all the way wrapped around like so. I feel like that's a good move. There we go. Alright, grab this bad boy, bring it up, we're going to flip it over. And we're going to get our Velcro mounted on the opposite side. And as soon as we do that, then we're going to put our pads on. Again, these are the power knobs, courtesy of Ryan Eisen. Again, I appreciate you, Brody. Only other thing I'm probably going to look to do is to put some pad right here along the top. See if one of my local friends has some black baby bumper extra, and that's what I'll try to use. Because I do not need an entire roll of baby bumper for the task at hand. Velcro is doing the worst. Is the adhesive here. I have to slow it down here. Try to get this stuff. Oh man. Oh man, okay, we found some daylight. Found some daylight. I don't know if you guys could hear it from there. Oh boy, come on. Come on, adhesive. Don't play games with my emotions. There we go. There we go. Dude, I did not think the freaking steam thing would work. Oh, boo. Give it all hot and steamy. Come on. Last little bit. All right, we're gonna take it. We're gonna take it. We're gonna take it. All right. I think we're gonna go this way. And we shot just a little bit on the outside there. Okay. No, it's too much. There. That should work. That should work there. Let's try to make sure that battery's nice and covered with our Velcro. And we are. Okay, now we can put on some pads. And it's gonna start. I'll put the top back here. And I guess the first thing I'm gonna say I think is kind of cool is that it adds a lot more real estate to the aesthetic of what you've got going on. You guys who have been to my channel for any length of time, well, I'm not the most horrible person in the world when it comes to trying to gauge the relative utility of things. I try to see things for what they are and what they're supposed to be doing. You know, I don't try to judge things outside of what I feel is the practical intended use case. We'll see. I think I'm gonna have to do some work trying to mount these. So I understand I'm probably not intelligent enough to do this. Alright. There we go. And this is just me mounting them, like eyeballing without even getting my feet up here. But I think that that's kind of the idea of what they want to be laying at. Trying to be careful not to grab it by the lights here. Okay, so let's see how horrible I did with lining them up. Okay, front This definitely seems way farther forward than what I want it to be, and that seems way closer than I want it to be. So, let's see if I can flip this around somehow. Maybe I can get myself some more vertical real estate here. And then I can bring this back a little bit further up. Right here. Or maybe I can do it like this. I think that's the idea. I think that may be what I do. Yeah. Let's see how that feels. Oh Lord, that's still a lot far forward. Bring that way back. Gotta bring this way back. So maybe bring this way back, then I gotta bring. Oh, I don't feel good with it like this. I can't do that. So I'm having a problem here because, well, I might not even need that one. Let's just mount this front little knob and then we'll worry about that other little guy. So, I think this is it, yeah? Okay. Okay, so I think that that works out well for me, actually. I don't think I really need the guy in my heel. But for giggles, and because I want the whole damn kit there, I'm going to give myself a little wing like this. Because you can. Because you can. Power knobs let you be creative. So let's be creative. Alright. So I got this little wing thing going on here. That's how I'm going to have my power knob set up. And then we're going to hook up the other side here in the same sort of fashion with the same sort of tolerances. So, same sort of situation right over here. And, okay, whoa, there we go. All right. I think that'll do it. Cool beanies. And then this little guy here. This little guy of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Alright, and I want this guy right about here. That's what I decided I wanted for me. It still feels hella far forward. But the way that I'm looking to ride on this T4 is in a slightly different fashion than I have before. Oh. And then we're going to move this one back. Batteries. You might want to hold this Velcro super duper good. Which I've heard people complain about. Alright, let's hope that does it. Yeah, that should do it. Alright. Cool. I think that'll be good. And we need to throw a little bit of some hot air, some, where is it at? I got a heat gun. We're gonna throw some heat at this Velcro, because we do not want this Velcro just willy-nilly coming off. That wouldn't be good. So we're gonna go ahead and throw some heat at that Velcro. If I can find the heat gun. Lord, where's the heat gun? Please. Oh, there it is. So I'm gonna do this, and some people are gonna be like, "You're stupid! Why would you do this?" And to you guys, leave me alone. Like, why are you gonna heat up your batteries? Well, the thing is, I need to just heat them up a little bit, just so that the adhesive works. Okay, so that way I don't have to have my pads coming off all of the time. So here we go. All right. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I think these are actually pretty sexy when they're on here. I like what I got going on. I am not going to lie. So let's heat things up. We're going to turn this off, actually. Love you, little box. Okay. Just a little bit goes a long way when it comes to this heat, this Velcro. But you really want to try to do whatever you can to get this Velcro eager to adhere. Because the last thing you want to be riding around and have this Velcro to say, "Oh, I'm not going to play nice with you anymore." You know what you got? You got these pads ripping off while you're trying to ride, and it's just not good, dude. So, do yourself a favor, make sure. So, back here, and a little bit of heat here. See? Yeah, see the Velcro's already trying to come off from here. Right in here. So we're gonna push this down. And we're not going to try our luck too much with this T4 side with the Velcro. Just going to go ahead and put this down here and leave this puppy. Because that Velcro is not looking like it wants to stay put, not in the least. I like what I see here with regard to these pads as well. You'll see how it kind of bridges the gap here, which is kind of nice. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. I could take this pad and I could put it up here if I wanted to. Give myself some kind of a lean pad. I don't want to though. I think this looks really cool, and I'm just gonna do this because it looks like a little Batmobile, dude. It's cute. So I want my little Batmobile. All right, guys. Next thing, last thing. We gotta get our TPMS, our tire pressure management system, installed. So let's get that bad boy and start unboxing. This is a tough little T4, if I must say so. Very, very, very well put together. Thank you very much, Mr. Ryan, again, for hooking up the pads. And here we go. So, the TPMS system here. Uh-oh. Boom. And we got this here. So, first things first, we're going to take this little guy here, and we're going to put him on our wheel, hoping that he fits. There we go. And then we're going to spin him. Okay, so there are some models that do not have the clearance, and this is one of those models. Okay, so it is important that you note and that you take care when you first get one of your TPMS systems. I'm going to end up probably installing that over here on my master. because there's plenty of clearance over here due to the fact that it is a Master 4 with an increased spacing next to the tires. So I'm going to probably end up, not probably, I'm getting a Shinko 244 to go on my Master 4, and then I'm going to be using the tire pressure management system on that particular wheel. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed yourselves. Look forward to more content with regard to the Power Knob T4, the Power Knob T4 Pro. Power Knob T4 Pro. Power Knob T4 Pro. Power Knob T4 Pro. All right, that's what this is. Hang on, let's go ahead and since that's what this is, and that's where we are, and that's what we're doing. Let's just go ahead and take it outside, guys. You want to? I want to. Here, let me go ahead and put my shoes on. My other shoes. I don't like these shoes when I ride. They're just too floaty. They're too floaty. Alright. These are my favorite shoes when I ride. They have a nice flat bottom. Well, contrary to the things that I like in real life. It's a nice flat bottom, and it is a thick sole, so it helps to absorb some of the ground as well. And let's go ahead and do this. All right. Here we go, guys. We're gonna go for a ride. Okay? Here we go. Okay. There we are. Right there. Okay. So we're gonna see what you guys see what I think about this wheel in the first go round here. Like I said. Sorry, I'm just orienting the camera, so pardon me for the crotch shots here. Okay, so I think that that's going to be good for the wheel height. All right, guys, let's do it. First ride, first rip, T4 Pro. Power Knob T4 Pro. Power Knob T4 Pro. Here we go. Trolley handle, solid, right? Nice lights. That's nice, those are bright. Okay. I feel like those are going to come off in the first chance they have, though. And, okay. Bring this down. I have not checked the tire pressure, so I'm not going to do anything crazy. Go. Oh, that's cool. That's nice. It seems all cloudy and mucky outside. Okay. Here we go. Oh, wow. That feels really good, guys, actually. Wow. This is literally what I was hoping it would be with the power knobs. See, I want to have to think about cleaning. It's like to sit down, okay? We've heard all the hype about the seated riding of the power knobs. This is low. My bust. Okay, I still had to come up the sides on the 4 Pro to make that work, but I can totally see how on a different wheel that would work out really well. There we go. Yeah. So far, I do like what I feel in regards to the T4 Pro. I mean, that's a really nice feeling wheel. The suspension does not feel like it's going to let the bottom out. I got a little patch of some terrain over here that we're going to run it through right quick just to kind of see what it does first. Kind of, here we go. Just this little first foray. Peter buried here. Poor little T4. Oh wow. There's a tiny little grunt there at the top, but you know, honestly, it's not too bad. That feels good, man. That feels really good. Here, let's do a little herb bach over here. Oh wow. The pedal height feels really good. Honestly, guys, I'm impressed. Only thing I want to do right quick is give myself a little bit more of an angle back on my power knob here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give myself a little bit more of an angle back and see if on my brake pad. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to try to go a little bit more back with my brake pad. There we go. Okay. All right, let's see here. That's not going to work. Gotta get this a little bit more surface here for that to work. Bring this down. Bring this down. It's just more surface to work for sure. Alright? That feels good. This feels really good, guys. That feels really good. I'm gonna have to go back to the house, set all the beeps. We're gonna get our T4 charged and ready for a nice swim ride tonight there. Stay tuned, guys. I hope that you enjoyed. If you have any questions about the Begode T4 Pro, then please feel free to let me know. Let me know. If you have questions about the T4 Pro, just let me know. Just let me know. If you